Now let's move on to the other types of reading as a flexible process, which is skimming and scanning. So I think most of us, if not all, are familiar with these two, skimming and scanning. We hear these words many times already. So what is skimming and what is scanning? Skimming is a type of reading which is to quickly obtain a general idea about the reading material. So just the general idea, not everything. It is most useful when you have to read a large amount of material in a short amount of time. And when you skim, you have to identify the main ideas in each paragraph and ignore the details in supportive sentences. Let's now move on to scanning. So what is scanning? Scanning, the purpose of scanning is to quickly locate a specific piece of information within reading material. The piece of information could be a list of names or a name alone, words, numbers, pages, short statements, and sometimes even in a paragraph. So as we move on, we'll discover some tips and rules in skimming and scanning. So first, we have the general rules for skimming. So we have read the table of contents or chapter overview to learn the main divisions of areas. Glance through the main headings in each chapter just to see a word or two. Read the headings of charts and tables. Read the entire introductory paragraph and then the first and last sentence only of each following paragraph. So we have to take note of these in skimming. You have to read the entire introductory paragraph because most of the time, the introductory paragraph contains the main idea and we're dealing with skimming. And then only the first and last sentence of each of the following paragraph ang dapat nato basahon. Okay? Also, we have to stop and quickly read the sentences containing keywords indicated in boldface or italics. So we're already familiar with boldface words and italics. So some magazines or books or articles contain these words, and most of the time, these are the important words or important keywords. When you think you have found something significant, stop to read the entire sentence to make sure. Resist the temptation to stop to read details you don't need so that we will not waste time or you will not waste time. Read chapter summaries when provided. So chapter summaries are very important if you're really running out of time. Chapter summaries are very helpful. This is like the generalization of everything and a specific topic, right? Let's now move on to scanning. So what are the general rules for scanning? So there are 4 general rules. First, know what you're looking for and decide on a few keywords or phrases or search terms if you will. So before scanning, if possible, you can list down the words na in a sheet of paper or in a notebook on the list of keywords that you wanted to scan. Look for only one keyword at a time. If you use multiple keywords, do multiple scans. Let your eyes float rapidly down the page until you find the word or phrase you wanted. When your eye catches one of your keywords, read the surrounding material carefully and understand and make sure that is the right information that you're looking for, right? Also, we have this one, scanning to answer questions, because sometimes there are on-hand questions, not on-hand, but on-the-spot questions on the class from teachers, and you have given like a very small amount of time. So first, we have read each question completely before starting to scan. Choose your keywords from the question itself so that you have an idea on your mind what you are going to look at or what you're going to answer. Look for answers to only one question at a time. Scan separately for each question. So dili dungan-dunganon. Next is when you locate a keyword, read the surrounding text carefully to see if it is relevant, and reread the question to determine if the answer you found answers this question. So we also have to make sure that the keyword or the answer that we're reading is relevant to the question so that there will be no misinterpretations and misunderstanding on the question. Okay, so again, scanning is reading the general idea, finding the general idea, and we say scanning, it is reading the specific idea or specific content, specific detail in a book. Um, that's it. Let's now move on to the implications and the importance of reading as a flexible process.